Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3 on the PC. I spent some time playing on my own. I went into the Mountain Pass. The Mountain Pass is interesting. It's sort of presented initially, or at least I thought, as like one of two options. As in, you go to the Mountain Pass or you go into the Underdark. But from what I can tell, you kind of have to go to the Underdark. As far as I can see, this is the Mountain Pass, like, fully explored. It's not a very big section. There is what looks like this huge bridge, but it's out. It's collapsed. And there's an entrance to the, not the Underdark, but the Shadowland over here. So I guess it's implied that, like, the Tieflings went here and then had to divert into the Shadowlands. Or maybe the Shadowlands is over here. I don't remember. Either way. So what is majorly here is this whole big monastery, which is a cool section. I will say it was pretty cool. There's a lot of levels to the monastery, and it's like crumbling apart, so there's all these holes in the walls, and you can jump around and jump through, and there's some cool stuff in there. Underneath the monastery is the Gith Crash, or Crake, or Crash, whatever it is. And I went in there, and first I killed the people, the Gith that were out front, like the front guards. I just killed them. But that apparently broke my oath, so I reloaded because I wasn't having any of that. And then I talked to them, and I'm like, oh, I need to deliver this artifact to your leader. And they're like, okay, go ahead. So that got me in, and I could roam around peacefully. But ultimately, I didn't want to deliver the artifact to anybody. So, I made them fight me by going up to their commander and being like, yeah, I have the artifact. No, I'm not going to give it to you. And he's like, fuck you. And then he attacked, and that's how you don't break your oath, thankfully. Then you go further inside, and you find like an inquisitor who also demands you give him the artifact, and you also say fuck you. And then he says, let's fight, and you fight them. And then you get greeted by the Gith Yankee god, the deity, the goddess of the Gith Yankee, who tells you to go into the artifact, go inside of it, and kill the entity that it resides in there, because blah 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 blah, Gith Yankee, blah blah blah. I don't really remember. And the entity inside there is your guardian, you know, the dream person who's protecting you. So I told the deity to piss off, and she was like, this cannot stand. All Gith Yankee will now hate you. And I'm like, that's fine with me. I did end up going inside the artifact anyways. Where the dream visitor's like, oh, please, you mustn't listen, don't try and kill me, please don't. And I'm like, I was never gonna try and kill you, I don't know. I would just popped in to say hi. It was kind of cool. It's like a pocket of the astral plane. It was a cool location. And she's like, okay, that's good. Keep going. And then that was it. And then I killed every single Gith Yankee in the whole place. Throughout my whole adventure here in the Mountain Pass, I hit level 8. We're actually a decent chunk to 9 after killing up the whole Kresh. So, level 8 was good. It's another feat level. I ended up taking Savage Attacker, so I get to roll damage dice twice. Use the higher result. I don't know if it's like that big of a deal. Probably not. It probably was not worth taking, but whatever. We don't need to min-max. We're pretty good. And while exploring the creche, I found some more of those Mind Flayer parasite samples. And, you know, the voiceover's like, oh, these could be useful. And I'm like, what are these useful for? So I right-clicked on one, and it said, consume. And so I saved my game, and I consumed it. And that brought me straight into this screen. Yeah, they were not very clear about this, were they? I did not know this existed. But every time you consume one of those, you get an illithid potential that you get to spend on these upgrades. This is like mythic powers. Well, not quite as potent, but and so I ended up consuming all of the ones that I had. So I had like 9 points to spend. So we start with Illithid Persuasion, which we've been kind of using here and there. Actually, I don't think I used it much. Then I got Favorable Beginnings. The first attack roll or ability check you make against any target gains a bonus equal to your proficiency bonus. That's nice. Luck of the Far Realms. When you make a successful attack roll against folk, change the hit into a crit. This is once per long rest, so it's not insane, but yeah, it's going to get used every long rest, almost certainly. We got Force Tunnel, which is charge forward, pushing all objects and creatures in your path 13 feet away from you. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. That's pretty great. Displace, creature suffering falling damage because your actions take an additional 1d8. Repulsor, push anything and anyone back 20 feet. And does 2d6 force damage, is a nice bonus. Call the Weak. When you bring a creature down to fewer hit points in your number of evolved Illithid powers, it dies, and all nearby creatures take 1d4 psychic damage. Psionic Backlash. When an enemy within 30 feet casts a spell, you can use your reaction to inflict 1d4 psychic damage to the caster per the spell's level. And Concentrated Blast, which I don't think I'll ever really use, because I don't tend to concentrate on much, but I kind of had to take it to get Backlash, which I thought was cool. Yeah, and there's some other ones in there, but these are the ones that caught my eye. Charm could be good. Charm an enemy that attacks you, preventing them from attacking you until their next turn. Could be good. Yeah. So anyone could have gotten those. I just happened to... It automatically consumed all of them on tab. So she's got all the... But that... It's fine. That's fine. What else? I switched out Will. I was looking at builds and what people are saying online and blah, blah, blah. And so I went back to Shadowheart. I respec'd her to this interesting spec. Level 1 Sorcerer, and then the rest into Cleric. Light Cleric. She has a melee weapon and a shield, but really, she's like a blaster. She gets Fireball. As like a free spell for being a light cleric, which is awesome. She gets like Guardian of Faith. She can summon a Divine Guardian. She gets Spiritual Weapon, which is really nice. Spirit Guardians, which is really nice. And I found Inflict Wound actually does pretty solid damage. Because she's going to be in melee almost certainly. So 3d10 necrotic, and you can upcast it for an additional d10 per level. So level 4 is 6d10. Which is not terrible. But primarily, yeah, just having another person that can cast Fireball multiple times per day, pretty sweet. She also has a very nice feature I don't think it's on her spell bar, but it's... Well, she gets shield as well, which is good. And she gets warding flare. As a reaction, she can impose disadvantage on an ally's attacker. So, once per turn, when someone attacks an ally, she can give it disadvantage if it's going to hit. So that alone is a pretty nice feature. It makes the team very hard to really kill. Okay, I think that's it. I mean, the other thing is, in the crash, the whole reason we were going there originally was to have our tadpole removed. There was a machine, and I used the machine, and it was basically like, it was trying to find the parasite in my brain to, like, kill it, but if I just let it do its thing, it would probably kill me in the process. So you could just get out of the chair, or you could do saving throws to try and, like, focus the thing. And then partway through, you sort of change to, like, help the parasite instead so it doesn't die. It was kind of crazy. But I succeeded on all the rolls, and what that gives you is that instead of these illithid powers being actions, they become bonus actions, which is far, far, far better. So, really worth doing. Okay. With all that said. No, this is the mountain path. Okay, that goes back to the first area. So we want to go... I mean, we could just waypoint, but this is a different entrance to the Shadowlands. So we'll take it. You know, the devs have come out and said that they are not sure about any DLC that's going to, like, add levels, like, higher than 12, because D&D magic gets really ridiculous. And it's like, yeah, it does. I mean, that's the trouble. This trouble with high-level D&D for any DM is that it tends to really get out of hand. With, like, wishes and earthquakes and tsunamis and all sorts of apocalyptic spells.
Unable to speak.
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you.
I should have pet him.
Hope you're keeping well.
There you go. We got a salami. For some reason, this sent me to camp. I just long rested, so... Yo.
Tilla Vlaakith, has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does Justil Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Your queen hunts us. Why in the hell should we listen to you?
Because I know who you are. And I know about the astral prism. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise. And I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Oh, right. Okay, so, the Gith used to be enslaved by the Mind Flayers. And eventually they managed to break free and, like, overthrow the whole Mind Flayer empire. And many moons later, we have the Githyanki, who are these people. And there's also the Githzerai, which I don't think are in the game, but they might be. Who are a bit more, they're like the monks They turn away from violence and blah blah blah. And so, you know, now that the mind flayers are kind of building up forces again and becoming a bigger threat, obviously the Githyanki want to know a way to overthrow them again. You know, how did the Gith overthrow them in the first place? And so this deity of theirs, Vlakith, claims that she does know how to overthrow them, and that's how she gets all these people to follow her and worship her and blah blah blah. What the person inside claims is that Vlakith has no idea how to stop the mind flayers, how to resist the mind flayers, which she does apparently. And if that truth came out, it would be Vlakith's demise, because her people would have no respect for her anymore because she's a big liar. Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
He speaks true of the Zaith-Isk. You need to trust him.
I served Vlakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Ally with Voss against the Githyanki God Queen. But the voice told me not to trust him, so I'm not sure. I don't know what to believe, man. Someone in camp still wishes to speak with me. Who dat? Oh, of course.
Vlakith Kosivim Chrath Crashet. Only in Vlakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlakith. Forsake Vlakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlakith. She has sinned against me.
Who's the one in the prism, do you think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
Okay. Great.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Cheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlakith's eyes are upon us.
Yeah, well, turns out it's a bit of a slog to get to Baldur's Gate. Alright, anyways.
You smell very
Yes, yes.
nice here. Yes? Fun.
Great. Let us leave camp. Uh-huh. Boy, oh boy, what a load screen. Okay. Yes, yes, that makes sense.
Carry me.
I can feel
Uh.
the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Right. So,
Shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
she must do. First time I've been out of my element in the dark.
This is no cavern. This is true darkness. Perhaps Lady Shah will show you a path to her embrace if you are worthy. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Yeah, I saw one of those. Right, so one of the big side quests in the Mountain Pass was the Blood of Lathander, which was kind of a multi-location thing. It was somewhat involved, and then there was a whole final thing with a bunch of like traps and puzzles. No, not puzzles, but there were traps. And in the end, your reward is the Blood of Lathander. It's a +3 mace. Once per long rest, when you are reduced to 0, you regain 2d6 hit points. and allies within 30 feet also regain 1d6 hit points. It also constantly sheds holy light in a 20-foot radius. Fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded unless they succeed on a con saving throw. And gives you access to Sunbeam as a level 6 evocation spell. She doesn't really melee, so that part doesn't really matter, but all the just passive effects she gets, very nice. Very nice. So, if we stick within 20 feet of her, we should be not affected by the curse. Although I could just throw on the bell anyways, since we did earn that. It cost a lot of money.
Anything you want to say?
Dolly, 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 won't you save me from my folly?
Anytime, babe.
Great.
Never wanted the easy path.
Yeah, since that cost us like $2,000, we may as well use it. Let's go up to this guy. It's really a long and winding road. But yeah, it was like, okay, let me check out this mountain pass, which I thought was the other option we could have taken. And I was like, oh my god, this is so much better. This is so much nicer looking than the Underdark. But no, it's just a location. Perfect. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, level 9. Jesus. God, it's not very impressive, is it? Fireball would be impressive, though. Double fireball. Right, so I gave Tav a different helmet that makes it so if she's ever missed in combat, she deals 1d4 radiant damage to the attacker, which I thought was pretty good for her. Unfortunately, Karlak gets hit plenty. Alright, this could work. That was fun. So yeah, this is gonna come up now every time I hit something until I use it to turn it into a crit.
Go on.
That sucked. Okay, I've got a shitter here. then I could summon a spiritual weapon. Wow. Warding flare. Boom, miss. Very nice. I'm immobile. Well, that certainly makes it trickier. Let's magic missile. Just kill this thing. Or not. Let him have 2 health. Okay. See ya. Pretty good, huh? It's a fucking bonus action? That's pretty good. That level 9 didn't really even do anything. Gotcha. Easy peasy.
Let's go.
Like all my shit.
That helped.
But yeah, I mean, if you came into that fight at like, oh, well, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something, probably fairly tricky.
At the ready.
Ring of self-immolation. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. Yeah, I mean, there's probably going to be some interesting builds that pop up. I don't doubt.
Can't give up now.
Whoop. Bah.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This guy's really out of the way, man. Just a hand in a side quest.
We will leave soon enough. No, not until we... The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Tell me why you want it first.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
How do you know I have the ledger?
The Raven always knows.
Alright, here. I need to complete the side quest, so...
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
I'm here to make sure she sees justice.
There is no justice for traitors, only pain. Witness.
You said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
If it was drunk complaining, why'd you report them?
The Dark Justicia said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Doesn't seem very paladin-like. I don't know if we could really say she was a murderer. There's nothing you need to do. This wasn't your fault, I promise. Boom.
What I did was wrong. And I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter.
Thank you.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her!
What happened wasn't her fault. She deserved forgiveness.
That doesn't matter. I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished. You have crossed me.
Oh, okay.
And for that, I end your pathetic life.
Oh boy. Nearby Shadakai is imposing disadvantage on this creature's saving throw. Okay. I don't think that matters whatsoever. I gotta kill the raven? Why? Yes. Yeah, I mean, that was probably the inevitable result. He was doing some weird shit. Now, I think in tabletop RPG, I would probably take the time to bury her body, but that's not really an option here, so that's that. Okay, Should we pop over to the last light? Yeah, let's go over there. It's funny to think that I'll almost certainly never play this game like this in this state ever again. Because there's already loads of mods. There's going to be loads more as one of the most popular games of the year. So, and I'm mod hungry at all times. So, yeah, the game's only going to get better.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Come.
How long was she waiting for me?
Jaheira!
Jaheira? Oh, shit. Classic Baldur's Gate character, huh? At ease, Jaheira, I am no threat. I am bound by oath not to harm the innocent.
Well, I am certainly no innocent, Paladin. So I'll bind you with vines a moment longer, if you do not mind. This is why we're here, you see. 'Tis a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Look to the Harpers you saved.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
Damn right.
Soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
Because of this artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
Tell Jaheira everything you know about the artifact.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Tower.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Yeah, so Jaheira goes back to Baldur's Gate 1. She's also in 2. So I guess it made perfect sense to put her in 3. I won't claim to really know much about her because I didn't really play 1. And anytime I play Baldur's Gate 2, I play it like solo with no companions. So, yeah. But I know who she is, at least.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalspawn trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Yeah. But we need to hide that helmet. Covering up that pretty face. Hold on. We got merchants here. Quartermasters. Always looking to sell stuff.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Shield of Devotion. Ooh. Gain an additional level 1 spell slot. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone. And gives you aid. But really it looks cool, and it's a level 1 spell slot, which is nice. Okay, that's pretty solid for Gale. Let's trade. I'll hold on to that. Yes, I found a new weapon. Short sword. Slightly lower max damage there. But it gives you a 19 to 20 crit range, which is really nice. I already have Savage Attacker, so the other part isn't that great. It's a +2 enhancement, which is good. And you get advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscure targets. I don't know how often you're going to be meleeing stuff like that, but still. I think overall, it's pretty good. I'll hold on to Phalar Louvre, though. Lot of stuff to sell. A lot of stuff to send to camp as well. Okay, okay. Gale's got plenty of shit. I got this necklace of elemental augmentation. When one of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt, which would add like 4 or 5 damage to his fire bolt. But this gets you an additional dart whenever you cast magic missile, which that's probably the most common spell I use with him. I think it's the way to go. So let's buy the shield. Now she's got a lot more gold. And he's got +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. That might... this does give you a free fireball every day, which is pretty nice. Yeah, fuck it. I got loads of money. Gain bull strength and increase your strength score by 2 to a maximum of 20. And also not be pushed against your will and have an advantage on saving throws against being restrained. And you get bull rush. Advantage on strength checks, carrying capacity doubled. I mean, that's really nice, but it's obviously no armor. Whereas Shadowheart uses medium armor, Karlach uses medium armor. I can't really afford to throw a AC just for that. So the only person that could really wear it is Gale. Honestly, like, it's not that bad. Because the carrying capacity is handy. And not being able to be pushed against your will is pretty good. Maybe? Sure. Here's some medium armor, 1T. Add your dex mod to your armor class. Just add your dex mod to your armor class. And it doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth ability checks and +1 to initiative. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think that's better. And we'll give someone else the adamantine. Here's medium armor that increases your AC to 16. I don't really know how that interacts with other numbers. I'm not quite sure. Cloak of Protection. AC +1 saving throw +1. I think that's a good way to go. I don't know if it stacks with the Ring of Protection, but someone will have this. That's a really good thing. That might be about it. I will buy some scrolls. Okay. What else can I sell? Oh, right, I can't sort by anything, because that would be just too good. That would just be too handy. Let's sell all these. I don't tend to put on poisons or anything. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I got more stuff to sell. Okay. Oh. That got unequipped at some point. Oh. Shit. No wonder she hasn't been doing as much as she could be. Lots to sell. So, there was an enemy I killed that had 3, like, monk items on him. There was Graceful Cloth, which increases your dex by 2. Cacophony, which is a quarterstaff, does thunder damage. Gives you Thunderous Smite. And then there was one other thing. I don't remember what it was. And I was like, oh, maybe I should roll a monk. Maybe I should make Shadowheart a monk. And it's just like, none of it. I still kind of want to abide by their class. Canonically. Okay. I think that's good. That was a lot of trading. Okay. And I'm still, like, almost over encumbered. Just carrying too much shit on tab. Yep, it does stack with Ring of Protection. Jeez. It's pretty good. And then there was the Yuan T. 23 AC. That seems pretty good. At level 8, seems solid. I mean, obviously in Pathfinder, that's shit. And shit. Nobody has any respect for 23 AC. But this ain't Pathfinder.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do. Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long.
There we go. Yep.
Still alive, so
The shield. Oh man, you're looking like a boss now. Very good. Very, very good. Just carrying so much shit. Okay. Gale is gonna put on the Mighty Cloth. She doesn't. Oh god, that's a lot worse. Okay, go with that, I guess. And the Incandescent Staff. Just get sent to camp. Clearly I'm holding some food here. Not too much. Okay. I think we're good.
See any move?
Let's
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
I still want to hold on to that. But the shield can go. I'll probably sell this now. Shirt +2. Probably sell this. Honestly, I don't know about Sorrow. I thought it was good, but it's not a throwing weapon, so I don't think it actually does much. I don't know. Oh, there's no gold left.
Take care now.
Okay. All right. That was a good merchant visit. I'm happy with that.
We'll see victory yet.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers.
Don't wander far. Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
I am welcome.
My gods! To your very good health.
Smell the wine first. Smells like good wine to me.
You perceive inviting hints of cedarwood and blackberry. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I assure you it's quite safe.
Drink the wine.
Bottoms up.
Will they disapprove?
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Yes, Parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You can trust me.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Is he?
General Ketherick Thorn. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
What the fuck? Why do I have logs growing out of my elbows? What the fuck? What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
What is happening? Ketheric's days are numbered. I'll make sure of it.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
I don't know what that was, man, but it freaked me out.
I need your senses sharp.
Get the bottle. Hand me the bottle. Not hard. There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Want to talk about your stars instead of drowning them?
I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
What's wrong? Can I help?
Oh, sod off. I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
Do you know where they are?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
If they're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Yeah, you seem to be getting right on it.
That might be worth a look.
Snowburst Ring. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 15-foot circle of ice around the target. All things considered, if I wanted to use Ray of Frost a bit, it's not terrible.
On my way.
Am I really going to talk to all these people? Probably not now. I'll get back to it. Just want to see if anyone shouts something like, "Oh, I wish I had an adventurer to do this for me." You know how they do. Now here's something interesting.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Damn, she fine. I may have the parasite of a true soul, but not the mind of one.
Bully for us. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
I already have a moon lantern. I can safely travel the shadows.
Well, if I'd realized, I'd have spared the theatrics. In that case, you should be able to navigate a path straight to your target. That's good. Very good. I wish you luck. The very best of it.
Anything else I should know?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Shit.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
What are you?
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Probe his thoughts. Oh, he's... No! Doesn't matter, I'm gonna kill him.
His mind burns with empty ecstasy, utterly enslaved by the Absolute. You can sense nothing else.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're gonna need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Alright, dude. That's how you're gonna play it, huh? Shit.
No choice but to keep going.
Yeah, let's crit. Big crit. I mean, that would push Isabel, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. I think he would opt me. It's not really worth it. Okay. Inflict wounds. 55%. It's pretty low. Pretty damn low, man. He's fairly durable. Let's bless everyone instead. Oh, the blindness. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, I don't know if you'd get out of there. You're almost dead.
Isabel! No! What in the nine hells happened?
Marcus was a true soul. Said he was taking Isabel to Ketheric Thorm.
God spare us. Ketheric was planning our demise all along. Listen closely, for there's very little time. Even if last light falls, your mission does not change. You must find Ketheric Thorm. And you must kill him. As impossible as that task sounds, there must be a way to break the spell that makes him invincible. There are secrets in this ancient waste hidden from... But hark. Something stirs. It's happening. They'll all be taken by the shadows. Only by the grace of Isabel's spell will we be spared the same fate. We cannot hesitate. Not even for those we knew. Those we cared for. They're no longer who they were. Still your hearts, and steady your hands. To battle!
Okay, I hope there are no side quests in there.
Here we go again.
Wow, that's a lot of them, actually. Increase my AC by 2.
End this.
We want to put on Spirit Guardians. That's definitely the best. AoE radiant damage around me. Yes, that's good. We'll leave it at that.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Holy shit! That. Gale, why don't we fire off a fireball? Kablam. Who's this jabroni?
Your penance just let me now.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, that broke. Oh, right. Yeah, that. Okay.
Serene as you might seem, but nature has fangs.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about this battle. It's pretty simple.
My little trick.
Unleash me.
Throw another. Let's do tentacles.
Better.
Critical miss, beach. Take your 4 damage. Take your 4 damage. Burn in hell. Oh, yes. Spirit Guardians, man. It's pretty good. Oh, shit. Shadow Creepers. I don't want no Shadow Creepers. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, dude. That is such a good spell.
Heading there.
Okay. I didn't even frenzy. Fuck. We do get a free fireball. We may as well use that, right? Yep. Okay. Well, 14 flare, I guess. Not even supposed to melee with that build, but whatever. God. Giant shadow creepers. Okay. Let's go for a divine smite. Solid. Solid. Hoping that would kill him, but whatever.
Have to keep going.
There we go. Perfect. Oh no, my weapon. Please don't harm my weapon.
Can't slow down.
There you go. Okay, you made it seem like I could jump there. And now you have lied to me, but we can just click heals. Dead. Easy peasy. But we are quite a bit over leveled.
It's all over. They're all gone. My brave ones, my friends, my Harpers. I led them here. To this.
I'm truly sorry for your loss.
But you live. A single green leaf holding fast on a tree ravaged by winter.
More leaves than one. You're still alive as well.
Yes. I adorn the crown of the Oak Father still. And as long as I do, there's an ever so slim chance I could make it back to Baldur's Gate. If I can warn the Dukes an army of absolutists is on the march, perhaps the city still stands a fighting chance.
The fight is here with Ketheric. Join my camp. When the time comes, we'll face him together.
That proud determination of yours should shame me. But it heartens me instead. Pull aside the curtain of years and I can see myself echoing your resolve. Very well. I'll join you. And when Ketheric falls, I'll be there. For us, for them, and for the ones we love back home.
Okay. So I could party up with Jaheira? She could be a companion? So there's 2 druid companions? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Doesn't that seem a little overkill?
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Yeah, I mean that was a big battle, I guess. It's not particularly hard.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I don't think I could have prevented Isabel from being taken. I mean, maybe. Probably quite the task. All right, so our lockpicker now is Tab. She's got the gloves of thievery on. She has honestly the same bonus to the roll overall that Will did, so perfectly fine. I mean, I could read, or I could loot the whole place, but I gotta end the video fairly soon, so let's... Oh, there's still more shit in there. Dad's axe, I gotta have that. Loot the quartermaster. Well, dominate person. Smoke powder bomb. That's excellent. Well, damn. I mean, I thought this place would stick around for a little bit, but no, it really got destroyed very quickly.
Should mind my step.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Good. We've been here. No. All right. Anyways, but I want to go to the Gauntlet of Shar. We didn't finish this up. We did get the final gem that we needed. So we're gonna pop this bad boy in up here. We should get some unique dialogue with Shadowheart now.
Lady Shar. So many must have toiled to make a visage so grand. It's beautiful.
There you go. Go.
Spill the blood of Selûne and rise a warrior of Shar.
Okay. And we got another waypoint right here.
Undertook their final preparations.
You showed
Beyond
do not falter now.
Trust your secrets to the night. Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies. Shroud yourself in blackest night.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shar's grace did we even make it this far.
Use the power of the parasite. Feel inside Shadowheart's mind. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a tough roll. I can have her give me advantage to pry into her mind. Or we could just roll it. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, God. There we go.
You feel your mind slip into shadow hearts. But you are not the only one present. There is another. Ancient, commanding, rendered from purest darkness. Shah.
Take my spear, step forward, and strike down the Selûnite.
As you command, Nightsinger.
Now go. Warm my blade with moon-crazed blood. And be wary of your companion. She pries in your thoughts.
That wasn't for you to hear.
Listen, babe. I pry into everybody's thought. I deserve to know what I'm getting myself into.
It's simple. My Lady Shah demands a sacrifice. One life. Not that it matters, but her reward aligns with your own interests.
One life is too high a price.
Please. How many breathed their last just so we could make it this far? Trust me. This will help us.
It's true. It's kind of... I mean, it depends on the life, I guess. Alright.
Just remember what I said. Let me do what I need to.
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
Be sure you want to proceed. Depending on your choice, state of the region could change and some active quests may become unavailable. Oh, boy, hold on now. I don't like the sound of that. When to enter Shadowfell. Shadowfell is a point of no return that will heavily influence the outside world. Here are some missions you want to finish first. Lift the Shadow Curse. Okay, we have definitely not done that. So, alright, we're not doing that just yet. But thankfully there's a waypoint here. Charn provisions. Das ist das. There's a door down there. Okay, that could be something. Let's Featherfall.
Best be on my way.
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
Okay, that's good. Still seems to imply there's something else here. Didn't leave. Okay.
from the Shadow Reef. Even shattered, its dark power lingers.
The mirror is shattered and beyond any use.
Okay. And that's kind of all there is to say. Oh, there's a chest. Simple, simple. All right. I'm gonna end the video here. It's a little short, but I know. So yeah, we definitely still have things to do, sections to explore. Not a great deal, I get. We have explored quite a bit, but there's Moonrise Towers. Oh, Dammon's there. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, there's still a couple things to do. It's best for you to visit Moonrise Towers first, since you will get a mission that will direct you to the Shadowfell. Okay, so yes, next time we'll be doing Moonrise Towers for sure. But I'll poke around a little bit more on my own and we'll see. But alright, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Baldur's Gate 3. See you fine folks in the next part.